Everybody got a breaking point. I don't care how strong you are, how motivated you feel, how much faith you got. Everybody's got a moment when life hits so hard it knocks the wind out your soul. That's when your dream starts whispering, maybe I'm not built for this. That's when your mind says, man, maybe it's time to quit. That's when you start questioning God, asking, why me? But hear me, it's not because you're weak. It's because you're close. See, the breaking point is the gateway to breakthrough. Every blessing you've ever prayed for sits just past that pain. Every dream you ever wanted to live is one step beyond that wall. But you'll never see it if you stop. You don't drown by falling in the water. You drown by staying there. And too many of y'all been floating in failure so long, you forgot how to fight. You hit one roadblock and think it's over. You hear one no and think it's a sign to quit. But let me remind you, the dream don't die when you fail. It dies when you surrender. Say this with me, I bend, but I don't break. I stumble, but I don't stop. I fall, but I always get back up. Because listen, the same fire that melts wax hardens clay. It's not the fire that determines your outcome. It's what you're made of. Some of y'all praying for God to take away the pain, but that pain is the proof that you're being molded. You asking for strength, but strength don't come from comfort. Strength comes from struggle. You gotta go through something to grow through something. That breaking point? It's not the end of you, it's the birth of the new you. That moment when you cry, when you scream, when you question everything, that's when the old you starts dying off and the real you starts to emerge. I've been there. We all been there. That place where you want to quit, where you're so tired of fighting that even breathing feels like work. But let me tell you, if you can survive that, you can survive anything. You think it's coincidence that every successful person has a breaking point story? That's where legends are made. They all got that almost quit moment, that nobody believed in me moment, that everything fell apart moment. But the difference is, they didn't let the pain define them. They let it refine them. They said, if I gotta crawl, I'll crawl. If I gotta cry, I'll cry. But I will not quit. Say that with me right now. I don't care where you are. I will not quit. Say it again louder. I will not quit. One more time like you mean it. I will not quit. Because the moment you say that with your chest, the universe starts shifting in your favor. When you refuse to give up, doors that were locked start cracking open. When you keep pushing through pain, pressure turns into power. The breaking point is not punishment, it's preparation. It's God saying, I'm testing you because I'm about to trust you. You praying for elevation, but you don't realize elevation comes with resistance. You can't fly higher without stronger wings. You can't carry greatness on weak shoulders. So, yeah, it's heavy right now. Yeah, it hurts. But heavy is the head that wears the crown. And you can handle it. You're built for it. You were chosen for this moment. You just forgot who you are. You're not a quitter, you a warrior. You not a victim, you a victor. You not done, you just in development. Say these affirmations out loud, let them hit your spirit. I am unbreakable. Pressure builds my purpose. Pain fuels my progress. Every setback sets me up for a comeback. I'm not losing, I'm learning. Because once you make it through this storm, your story gone set somebody else free. Your scars gone speak to somebody's struggle. Your endurance gone inspire somebody's breakthrough. That's why you can't quit. It ain't just about you, it's about everybody watching you, depending on you, learning from you. There's a kid watching you. There's a family counting on you. There's a generation waiting for your courage to open doors for theirs. So you can't quit now. You too close. You done come too far to give up halfway up the mountain. Let me tell you this, your breaking point is your becoming point. That's where your character forms. That's where your faith gets real. That's where your purpose gets purified. And once you survive that, you're unstoppable. So when you hit that wall again and don't panic. Don't cry. Don't freeze. Smile. Because now you know what it means. It means you're almost there. So push one more time. Believe one more time. Get up one more time. Because that next breath, that next step, that next prayer might be the one that changes everything. Don't watch the clock. Be the clock. Keep ticking. Keep moving. Keep grinding. Because as long as you keep going, you can't lose. And when it's all said and done, when you make it through and you look back on everything you survived, you gonna say to yourself, that breaking point didn't break me. It built me. And that feeling, that's called victory. That's called peace. That's called purpose fulfilled.